What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time. These days are all happy days. Stop me now.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball.
Hey, make some man, take things over.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long.
Good afternoon.
Sounds of the 70s with Johnnie Walker. BBC Radio
2. My radio advised, with every one of those late night stations playing songs bringing tears to my eyes. I was seriously thinking about hiding the receiver when the switch broke, cause it's old. They're saying things that I can hardly believe. They really think we're getting out of control. Radio is the sound salvation. Radio is cleaning up the nation. They say you better listen to the voice of reason, but they don't give you any choice cause they think that it's treason. So you had better do as you were told. You better listen to the radio. I wanna bite the hand that feeds me. I wanna bite that hand so badly. I wanna make them wish they'd never seen me. Some of my friends sit around every evening and they worry about the times ahead. But everybody else is overwhelmed by indifference and the promise of an early bed. You either shut up or get cut out. They don't wanna hear about it's only inches on the reel-to-reel. And the radio is in the hands of such a lot of fools trying to anesthetize the way that you feel. Radio is a sound salvation. Radio is cleaning up the nation. They say you better listen to the voice of reason, but they don't give you any choice cause they think that it's treason. So you had better do as you were told. You better listen to the radio. Wonderful radio. Marvelous radio. Wonderful radio. Radio, radio. Radio, radio. Radio,
Elvis Costello and the Attractions Radio, opening up this edition of Johnnie Walker's Sounds of the 70s. A very good afternoon. Great to be with you. And welcome along. And thanks as always to Elaine Page for the last couple of hours. Special show today. We've got a great interview recorded a few days ago with Mick Fleetwood about the early days of Fleetwood Mac. This is in advance of a very special celebration concert for Peter Green happening this Tuesday night at the London Palladium. All proceeds going to the Teenage Cancer Trust. Lisa Nimi helps us stick another classic into Johnny's jukebox. We look back on more memorable events that occurred this week in music from across the decade. And to get in touch with the show, love to hear from you. Email is walker@bbc.co.uk. Tweet at BBC Radio 2 or text 88291. I predict within the next 4 seconds of me starting this record, you'll go, oh yeah, I love this. Can you play it for my friend Lynn Rolfe, who moved to South Wales with her dog Poppy recently? We go back many years. Also, love to Margaret, who hasn't been well recently. Many thanks. That's from Linda in Rugby, and this is the record. Peter Gabriel and Salisbury Hill, and got John from sunny Exmouth. Johnny, bit of a dilemma today. Your show or watching the Six Nations game? My solution is TV on, no sound, and the radio with sound. I couldn't do that. I'd be honest with you. If I was had the choice, I'd be at home watching the rugby. In fact, I am. I recorded this morning. No, I'm kidding. No, but I think I would. Thanks to BBC Sounds, you can listen to the show anytime. Although I might tune in at 4 for Mick Fleetwood. But as you say, it is a dilemma. Now, events this week in music, we look at this very day, February 23rd. In 1974, Suzi Quatro, number 1 on the chart with Devilgate Drive. In 1978, the winners at this year's Grammy Awards included Fleetwood Mac. That's good. Perfect timing. Album of the Year for Rumours, and the Eagles picked up Record of the Year for Hotel California. And on the 28th of February 1970, Simon and Garfunkel began a 6-week run at the top of the US singles chart with Bridge Over Troubled Water. Art Garfunkel made, would you believe, over 300 takes trying to nail the perfect vocal. And he took a break from the recording studio to actually visit a church and hope for some divine inspiration. Here's Art.
That song has 3 verses. The last verse was not so tough. It was great fun to leap up and over that high bar and get the triumphal finish of the song. The second verse was not so labored. It was just a setup for the last verse. Hold back the excitement and set it up. But the first verse needed to be, for me, it needed to be delicate and really fine. And to find that finesse and delicacy was madness. In the middle of that 5th or 6th recording, it was a bunch of recording sessions. I'd come in and spend the day trying to get it and go home frustrated. Somewhere in the 6th or 7th recording session, I left the studio on 52nd Street in Manhattan, where Columbia had its studios, walked down to Park Avenue. If you know New York at all, there's the church just south of the Seagram's building, lovely church. I was taking a lunch break and sitting there and just looking up and going, come on, Lord, give me a visitation. Let me find the effortlessness that goes with good singing. And an hour later, I went back to the studio, and then a lot of work got done. I got lucky.
More travel news just after 5.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bozeman.
Lovely to see you, Mr. Walker.
Thank you. Nice to see you too.
You're looking very well, actually.
Thank you.
You are looking well.
I trust Mr. Robinson looked after you.
Yes. Do you know what? Can I just say something? I love Tom Robinson, and one of the reasons I love him is because every week he would bring in a box of cakes for his staff,
really?
For his hard-working staff, and
You're
his
casting
co-presenters.
aspersions here.
And no, I just thought it was a lovely, thoughtful thing to do, and it made us feel so good about the show generally. Yes. I think if you want to do that, if you want to continue that, well, please feel, we wouldn't mind.
I bring you a nice little pastry every week. I look after you.
When we say little,
well, it's a pan of raisin. It's very fresh, baked just off the road.
No,
so come on now.
Very pretty. His are kind of creamy and big, and they've got nuts on and fruit and everything. But a little pan of raisin is fine as well.
Tom Watson wouldn't agree with that. You don't want to pile on the calories. I'm trying to keep you healthy, Sal.
What are you trying to say?
Well, you're very slim. You don't want to use your slim, svelte figure now, do you? By stuffing it with cream cakes and all of that?
Well, look, the odd little treat doesn't go amiss, does it?
You see, Tom Robinson, I bet he was so respectful and nice to you.
He was lovely.
You've missed having your leg pulled.
No, he was lovely. He was very nice. Yeah. I went to see him at a gig recently, actually. Yeah. He's still got it.
He's still got it.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, thanks.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Can you walk and everything?
Just about. I can stagger along.
Can you stretch?
No. Feels a bit like, I've been hit by a bus. But I think that wears off, yeah.
The funny thing is, I've never seen you looking so well.
Well, it's amazing,
You've had a long rest, really, haven't you?
I have.
No trauma involved.
Yeah, left leg swelled up a bit, so they said, put your feet up. So I did.
Well, literally.
They would. Yeah, put your feet up.
Excellent.
Watch the telly. Have a good time.
Can you have a drink and all that? Can you are you allowed to have that or not?
Oh, you would invited me out for a G&T.
I'm just wondering if you have a little pleasure at home while your feet are up. Or I mean, not your feet.
The life she lives, I tell you.
No,
Cream cakes, gin and tonic.
You need a little bit of pleasure in your life, don't you?
All things in moderation,
Yeah,
of course.
well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Good to have
See
you
yourself.
back.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Sounds of the 70s with Johnnie Walker. BBC Radio 2. The mama pajama rolled out of bed and she ran to the police station. When the papa found out, he began to shout and he started the investigation. It's against the law. It was against the law. Or what the mama saw. It was against the law. The mama looked down and spit on the ground every time her name gets mentioned. The papa said, oh, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rose, the queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Come take me away, but the press let the story leak. Now when the radical preach come to get me released, we is all on the cover of Newsweek, and I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going, I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rose, the queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Paul Simon and me and Julio down by the schoolyard, opening up our number 2 of Sounds of the 70s. Paul Carrick joining us soon. But now we take a look at 13th of March 1977, when Iggy Pop and David Bowie kicked off the North American leg of the Idiot World Tour at Le Plateau Theatre in Montreal, Canada, with Blondie as the opening act. The Idiot album was produced by David Bowie, and later that year was followed by another collaboration on the album Lust for Life. And here is David Bowie talking about how he used to worry that his collaboration with an artist would kind of overshadow them.
I think Lust for Life is far more like the old Iggy than anything he's done for a long time. And he really is very much his own boss, you know.